All right, we are live. We are live. I've told you guys I would stream tonight, and here I am. Here I am. So, last night we did a stream at like 3 a.m. Somehow we had almost, 150 in here at 3 a.m. I don't know how that's even possible. But while we're on stream, I had two videos popping off a little bit, and we hit 15K subs. And I told you guys, look, I'm not going to stay on for that long, but I will do a stream tomorrow night. And now here we are. I wanted to jump on sooner, but just time kept going by, and the next thing you know, now it's 10:20 Eastern time. But either way, we'll do a lengthy and maybe even a girthy stream tonight. Maybe even a damn girthy stream. I have a video I want to do and get out potentially before the end of the night. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. If I do that, I'll probably have to end the stream about midnight and then record the video real quick. But it's tough to say. It's tough to say. We'll see how it goes. But appreciate you. I can't believe we finally hit the 15K mark. And while it's not like a massive milestone, it's a pretty crazy milestone. We finally hit 15K. So, I'm hyped. I want to hit 20K by UFC 300, and I want to hit 40K by the end of the year. So, what's up, fella? And Joey Small, female demographic. What's up? Colby Bummington, 15K all day. 15K live stream is a big milestone. Yeah, 15K is pretty crazy, but ever since I hit 10K, I've really just been thinking about 50K. That's what I've been thinking about. I have my eyes on 50K. That's what I want. That's what I want. That'll feel like actually huge, But 15K is still pretty crazy, So, congrats. Thank you, Ty. What's up? Matthew, good to see people getting behind the channel that isn't regurgitated content with AI voice. Dude, I know. That's horrible. I can't believe people even watch that shit. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Joey, make the Islam video. I will. Joey, how are you going to sleep tonight after seeing Vincent's TV placement? I wasn't even paying that close of attention to it. Yeah, it's way too high, dude. But if it's in like a vacation home, it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. The vacation home kind of looks pretty nice. Nice little quaint cabin. So, yeah, I don't know. It is ugly, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. 15K, okay, read that. Congrats. Thank you, Jackson. Congrats. I think it's amazing with such a short period of time. Yeah. I saw a comment saying something along the lines of, took you long enough. Like, I mean, a little over 2.5 years, I'll take it. I'll take it. But, yeah, somebody said that. But it was, the funniest thing that I seen today was every single comment on my Francis Ngannou video was positive. The Ngannou haters just disappeared. They just disappeared. Completely disappeared into thin air. Completely disappeared, which I find absolutely hilarious. If you guys know, if you've been with me if you've been riding out with the channel for the last year, you know deeply why that's hilarious. Why that is completely hilarious. By the way, we're almost to 15,100, just so you guys know, too. That's how much we probably picked up. Definitely over 100 subs since last night in general. If you include, after midnight last night, we picked up probably 130, 140 subs. So that's awesome. Right now we're at 15,077, just so you boys know. When are you redoing the background? I don't know. I want to redo it, but I don't know. I'm resistant to change in general. Sup? What's up? Abiola, I think is how you pronounce it. I slept through the Poirier Charles announcement. Fair enough. Congrats, started watching a week ago, and you get to 15K. I'm not taking full credit, but looking forward to the first card of the year next weekend. Not a bad for a starter. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. A very beautiful that Joey had. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Well done, Joey. Well deserved. Thank you. Is such a clickbait Gaethje interview from 2 years ago to say that he pissed off at Dana and Ali. I don't know. I've never even watched it. So, Joey, make a video analyzing Ian M. Gary's delusional, disgusting, embarrassing interview with Awani. I have not watched it. I've seen some clips. Everything seemed to check out with me. All the clips that I saw. I mean, again, I saw like 45 seconds of it. And for me, I know people are going to criticize him and they're like, oh, he's reading off a script. Well, I went and clicked on the full interview and clicked through. He was doing it the entire interview. So I guess he was reading the script the entire time. People just don't like Garry. They don't like the fact that he was right about Neil Magny. He was right about Sean Strickland. He's right about Jeff Neal. And it is what it is. They don't like him because apparently he loves his wife. And that's pretty much the gist of it. So unless there's something crazy. I mean, I'm fair amongst all fighters, but unless there's something crazy, I'm not going to go out of my way to make that video unless there's something that honestly jumps off the page at me, but I don't know when I'm going to have time to watch it in its entirety. You guys are being had, by the way, by the MMA community as a whole. You guys are being had. Ian Machado Garry is one of the hottest names in MMA right now. And so everyone is just jumping on the Ian Garry hate train just because he gets clicks. That's it. Most of what's being said about Ian Garry is false. And I've said this countless times, and everyone tells me I'm wrong, and then I say, all right, well, present me evidence that any of these XYZ claims are true. And nobody ever presents me any evidence that those XYZ claims are true. I've sought out evidence to support those claims. None of them are true. And most of them, even if they were true, are irrelevant to my life. So if you want to say Ian Garry's cringe, so be it. I mean, that's fine. That's a perfectly reasonable take. If you want to say you don't like Ian Garry's trash talk, so be it. But to act like, he's some monster who is, done some horrible things or is like crazy, I just think it's delusional. And it's follow the leader on MMA Twitter. It's follow the leader on MMA YouTube. You'll never see me do that. I can only post my own opinions. I can't just regurgitate for attention. If I made a hit piece on Ian Garry right now, it would do amazing. It would do amazing. And I would get lots of subscribers. I would get lots of views. But it just wouldn't make sense. He deserves to call out Sean Strickland. Ian Machado Garry, in terms of a prospect in any weight class right now, is in the best possible position. In the best possible position that anyone could be in, with a bunch of major fights lined up. Well, he was quite hypocritical and totally contradicted himself in the same breath. Watch the video. It's right down your alley. What did he contradict himself on? I've seen people saying he was being hypocritical by saying, I'll help Sean Strickland forget about his childhood trauma. Like that is the same to a father openly saying he's accustomed to whooping his 2-year-old son. That is not the same. If that's what you're referring to, I've already seen it. I retweeted it on Twitter. And, it's just, I can't get along with this follow the leader bullshit, And you notice it's only towards certain fighters. It's only towards certain fighters. You notice Sean Strickland completely embarrassed himself in the last 2 weeks. Colby Covington embarrassed himself at UFC 296. Guess who the only person is calling it out? The second Ian Garry does something that is worth calling out outside of just being cringy and having not the greatest trash talk, I'll be the first to call it out. So it is what it is. You guys can disagree with me all you want, but at the end of the day, all your guys' dislike, most of it, is based on the fact that he loves his wife. That's really the truth of the matter. And enjoy harassing his wife and family. Yeah, that's really great. So anyway, if you guys have any more information, fill me in, but you won't. Nobody ever does. Everyone always makes these claims, these bold claims. Everyone regurgitates the claims, just like I saw in a clip of Ian Garry saying, yeah, everyone regurgitates the same claims over and over and over again, and none of them are true. If you guys have any actual evidence, feel free to show it. After watching the Ali interview, I'm pissed the UFC didn't have Islam main event in Miami. They threw Sean on UFC 300. Islam could have fought 3 times this year. Dude, it's annoying as hell. It's annoying as hell. Drew, have you ever been robbed? I have been attempted to be robbed twice, and neither time I actually got robbed. So, one time, a couple guys tried to rob me when I was like 16, and I didn't let it happen. And then another time, 2 guys tried to rob me with a gun, and I ran away as quickly as possible. And I was maybe like 18 at that point. Yo, from MMA Experts, first time tuning in. What's up, man? Tell them thank you for sending you. Any reference to wood chipper this year? Possibly, yes, definitely. Just remember, you only save because I allow you to be safe. Yeah, congrats, Joey. Glad to see your success. One of the few awesome MMA channels on YouTube for sure. Not even trying to dick ride here. That's a fact. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. You got it. Thank you. The video Joey is dropping is pay-per-view material. Don't be proud of 15K. The majority of them is because MMA Guru. So thank him. Yeah. The majority. You know what? You're just such a pussy little bitch. Sit in timeout for not 5, but 10 minutes. Joey, make a video exposing the most protected prospect in UFC history, Bo Nickel, the king of Lobos. I mean, there's not really anything to expose. The UFC's just trying to baby him up, and it's not like he's fought any good competition, so it kind of makes sense. So, Joey, congrats, brother. Super happy for you. Thank you, Derek. Thank you. You were right. Thank you. Am I the only one who thinks Dana might be lying about Islam's injury? I agree. You're just being a contrarian. Yeah, that's it. That definitely helps with views. It doesn't actually help. If you even have a brain, you realize going along with the masses gets you more views, clicks, and subscribers, and in turn money. But since I don't care about money, my number one priority is not money. My number one priority is honest, authentic opinion, because that does not exist in the MMA media landscape. For whatever reason, Joey's just being a contrarian. Yeah, oh well, keep thinking that, bitch. I ignore anything from Ian Garry. He's so cringe. That's fair enough. That's a perfectly fine opinion to have. I pretty much too is. Do you think Charles Oliveira will win? I'm picking Armin right now. I still want to see Ian Garry be successful. I mean, he would beat the brakes off of Colby Covington, and I think he could beat Sean Strickland. And I know that's a hot take. He would definitely beat Colby, though. Joe, I can't lie. I'm always going to disagree with you about Garry. Won't attack his fam ever, but he's incredibly annoying. Dislike him forever. Yeah, apparently you dislike a lot of fighters, and you talk certain ways about certain fighters, Hap, because you believe a certain set of rules that, I don't necessarily subscribe to. Incels hate that he's married to a good-looking woman and beats their favorite fighter. Basically, yes, that's true. No, I truly believe what it is it's these people who go around acting like they're an alpha male. And they're like, Ian Garry talks about how much he loves his wife. Ian Garry's wife is involved in his career. He must be a pussy. That's what they think. And meanwhile, they just sit at home, with no woman ever, never talked to a woman, never been with a woman. And they're like, I hate Ian Garry because he has a good-looking wife. It's the same reason Sean Strickland wouldn't stop talking about his wife for a month. Probably was sitting at home, touching himself to pictures of her. Because Sean Strickland, people want to get personal. If I was Sean Strickland, if you look at Sean Strickland's personal relationships, I'd be jealous of Ian Machado Garry as well, if I was Strickland. Are you releasing a video at the end of the stream? No, I do not have any videos ready. Chael's back at it again, trying to be Dana's poodle and crap on Ngannou's latest news. Chael is so pathetic. Doesn't surprise me. Joey, per sources, Masvidal and Nate Diaz have a boxing match. James Lynch has posted a video at the rumor fights. Thoughts? Don't give a rat's ass about it. Now, Ian Garry was fucked up for what he said about Magny. You're more mad at Ian Garry than you are Neil Magny for saying he's accustomed to beating his 2-year-old son. Okay, I disagree, but whatever you want to think. That guy said he beats his 2-year-old son. I don't like that. You're mad at him, but you're not mad at the guy that said, I am accustomed. Now that I have a 2-year-old son, I am accustomed to dishing out the type of beatings I'm going to give to Ian Garry on Saturday. Yeah, I can't. I'm not with it. Sucks. Islam wanted to fight in March and Dana's lying. I know. It's annoying. Why the hell would Dana make up such a story? I don't know. I'm gonna break it down in a video, bro. So I just hope Dana's lying and they have something lined up for Islam. Yeah, maybe it's just BS. I feel like Dana said that so Charles Sainz and his fans don't riot. Wouldn't be. That's what I was thinking as well. And it's not actually going to happen. They got something else for Islam. Been great to see the channel growth. Thank you. You're right, Joey. It's like some people gossip like little kids. We are martial artists. We should care about the fights, not gossiping. What it is it generates clicks and views. So it ends up snowballing into a mob mentality where everyone piles on, and then it's the appeal to popular opinion fallacy where everyone's like, well, everyone's saying it, so it must be right. It's the same thing that happened with the Ngannou news. Same thing that happened. Joey, you're being a contrarian. You're anti-UFC, saying Francis Ngannou didn't make a mistake. Wah, Joey. They all disappeared. Where are they at now? Where are them Francis Ngannou haters now? Where are the ones people saying, Joey, you're a contrarian. You didn't think Francis would be successful. I have hours upon hours upon hours, live stream videos and otherwise, saying exactly what Francis Ngannou would achieve, essentially. Now, obviously, I didn't predict it down to every last, boxing match. But I said he would be just fine and he would make more money outside the UFC, and I believe that he would. And I was called a contrarian then. Stop the fight. Yeah, Joe, you're right, Joe. I read that. Any thoughts on Diaz Masvidal boxing match? Ariel confirmed it. I could not give a rat's ass about Diaz and Masvidal boxing. Don't care. Don't care at all. Nate Diaz is a dead body. My guess is Masvidal probably wins. If you really want a prediction, I think Masvidal wins. Makes sense. Two old guys don't really want to see either in MMA. Mike's breaking up bad. I just seen that. It must be some YouTube type glitch. If it's messing up, just close it out and reopen it. Is it good now? I don't like Francis, but you were right. How can you not like Francis? That literally makes no sense. Dude, Magny meant he's going to teach him a lesson. Look, I don't care what some random person online thinks that Magny meant. I care about the definition of words, and that he said he is accustomed to whooping his 2-year-old son. And if someone can't say, look, this is kind of shitty to say, I'm not saying he goes out of his way to actually do that. If someone can't go out of his way to say, oh, look, this is kind of fucked up, it is what it is. Whooping, not beating. Yeah, we're arguing semantics again. Whooping, to strike or to hit. Yeah. Yeah. Pat Matthews, thank you for the $4.99. Joey, congrats on 15K subscribers. I think Francis will KO Anthony Joshua maybe in the earlier rounds. I hope so. There's nothing that would make me enjoy it any more than Francis going out there and brutally KOing Anthony Joshua. Stream was glitching for a bit, but now it's fine. Thank you for the $4.99, Pat Matthews. Appreciate you. You know it's bad when all the MMA news outlets are talking about Poirier having a breakup with his girlfriend? Yeah, I know. It's embarrassing. I really do think Yeah, right. Yeah, it fixed when I restarted it. Confirmed Islam Makhachev injured back by carrying the UFC on his back. Okay. Your mic keeps cutting in and out. Is it still messed up? Yeah, it must be some YouTube glitch, which is super annoying. Just don't like his face for some reason. Same as Cara France. I don't know how you just don't like... I don't know how you don't like Francis Ngannou. If you don't like Francis Ngannou, you're just a fucking weirdo and a hater, in my opinion. Nothing he's ever done has been like a piece of shit move. So I don't get it. People just mad he's successful. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You deserve 50K. Thank you. Congrats on 15K. Thank you. I'm a true YouTube celery. That I am. Mike is fine. That's fine. Joey, if all of us chip in, can you wear the green Borat mankini and do a 360? Yeah, I only showed that off to your mother. All of us chip in. How much are we chipping in? How much are we chipping in? That's what I want to know. Do I look that poor? Do I look like Chrome Gracie? Do I look that poor? I'll be all right. Man. I don't think you can offer me enough money to try to publicly embarrass myself with a Borat mankini. You know? I'll do that on my own terms, not for cash. So, hey, Joe, I'm glad you're here tonight watching your live show from Lindenhurst, Illinois. Thank you, Alexandre. I like his fighting, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like the dude. Plenty of dudes, there's not always a reason. Still rooting for him fighting-wise. Okay. Dana is petty for sure. It's fine I had to exit and re-enter. That hasn't happened in a long time. That used to happen all the time, but it doesn't happen anymore. If I send you a donation, will you finally admit Francis fumbled the bag? Yeah, it's got to be at least $20, and I'll admit it for you. I'll finally admit. I'll break character and admit it for you. When are we going to see you in an influencer boxing match? They can't afford me, bro. They can't afford me. I mean, I don't understand. Does everyone that tunes into this stream think I'm some kind of hobo? Like, I get it. There's people out there who are falling on hard times and whatnot. I mean, influencer boxing, you think I'm that hard up? You know, you think I'm that hard up? Someone messaged me a while ago, and I don't know how realistic it was. And said, hey man, you want to box me an influencer boxing match? And I asked how much, and I think it was $5,000. $5,000. It was $5,000 to go box him. I mean, I don't know if I look poor or I sound poor or thanking people for donations makes me poor. But unless you're paying me good money, I'm not going to go out there and put brain damage on the line and potential public embarrassment on the line for anything less than at least like a year's salary. At least a year's salary, I would say. Lex Bundy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Showing some love. What's up, big dog? What's going on, Lex? Thanks for all the content. Congrats on 15K. Thank you very much, Lex. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being one of the first 15,000 subscribers. Appreciate you. You got on the train early. You can say I was one of the first 15 when we get to 100. When we get to 100K by the end of the year. Congrats. Guaranteed no clickbait like some of the other content creators. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Hey, man, I know everyone's got to have like somewhat of a clickbaitable thumbnail and title, but I try to keep it as accurate as possible while giving you guys, while putting out a good title and thumbnail. Take the 5K, bro. It can go along with NAF. Dude, 5K is not that much at all. You can take it. Start a YouTube channel, you can take the 5K. Hey, Joey, first time catching up live from UK. Thank you, man. Thank you. Do you think there's any chance Jones and Francis ever fight? I don't see Francis coming back to MMA, and it looks like Jon is on his way out after the Stipe fight. I don't know. I think there's a small chance, but I don't think it ever happens. I would love to see it, though. Joey, Aspinall and Ngannou in 2024 UFC, who would you pick? Ngannou for sure. Ngannou for sure. I would have to take Ngannou over everyone. Over everyone. He's looked so good. Yeah, Dana White can pay his 5K is nothing. Dana White can pay his fighters that. I'll stick on the sideline, Would you box for 100K? For 100K, I probably would. Not for 5K. Jay, would you go on your way to attend UFC press conference and ask Dana and fighters hard questions? I would love to, but it's never going to happen. Nate Diaz has been boxing his whole life. He spars with world champion boxers. He should have whooped Jay Paul. Either way, it was rigged. He didn't even try. Dude, he's a dead body. He's a dead body at this point. Congrats. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hate that he just wants to box, but I understand because he's getting a generational bag. Yeah, that's the one thing I do dislike. Are you releasing a video at the end of the stream? Maybe, but not right away. I haven't recorded a video yet, but I have a video I want to record. So, does Dana lie? Yes. But yeah, are you guys honestly interested in the Diaz Masvidal news? I'm not. I have no care in the world about the Diaz Masvidal news. Let's see what else. UFC 297 is looking like shit. So, this looks like shit. What the hell is Happy Punch? Never even heard of him. But 297 looks like dog shit. I can't believe we're getting Hermanson Pfeiffer as a main event. Ew. Anyway, where was I at? And the earlier thing, I do not have a lot of mainstream opinions, like not liking Bilal and Gary, but I believe them. I'll never attack someone's family, though. Okay. Yeah. Appreciate you, Joey, and congrats on 50K. We're only entertained because you allow us to be entertained. That is true. What would it take for you to attend a press conference? I don't know. The UFC would not let me. I would not get credentials. But why can't people see Nate is washed? Yeah, and so is Masvidal. But not as bad, I don't think. Not as bad. Petition to bring back Joshua Fabia? Yeah. Get Joshua Fabia a protege. And I would love to see it. So, but yeah. Joe, we allow you to just fill you in? No. I'm more excited to hear about Poirier, Saint-Denis than Masvidal Diaz too. Agreed. What do you and Gary? All right, dude. You keep sending the same message over and over again. It's annoying. Masvidal's washed up too. That is true, but I think he's less washed up than Nate. And I think Masvidal will be smart enough to get on PEDs. I think I think Masvidal will get on PEDs beforehand. And there's not going to be any drug testing. Nate probably won't. Okay. Drew, do you believe Joshua and Diego were gay and had a relationship? I have no idea. Maybe. Maybe. What would you ask, Dana? Why was Islam Makhachev begging for a fight in March, but now you're saying he's injured? He was begging for a fight literally a couple days ago. Dana, what did you think of Francis Ngannou Tyson Fury? Since you never really commented on it outside of a softball interview, you were never asked about it at a press conference. Dana, what do you think of Francis Ngannou Anthony Joshua? You said earlier this year you didn't think Francis could make any money. You don't think he could make any money outside the UFC. You said it's not there. Do you regret your decision to not allow him to box now that you've seen what he's been able to achieve and it would have helped promote the Jon Jones Francis Ngannou fight? Joe, would you consider our relationship the same as Joshua Fabia and Diego's? Yeah, of course. 15K, congrats. Thank Leo. Congrats on 15K, bro. Crazy how far the channel has come. That is true. Joe, have you seen Oscar De La Hoya video lately? Bro is cooked out of his mind. I have not. UFC 299 looking good. 300 would be great. Aspinall, Miocic fight, but I know it won't happen. They act like they can't make the Jones fights regardless. It's annoying as hell, man. It really is annoying as hell. But I don't understand why in the hell are we watching. I just don't get it. Why do we got to watch Jones Stipe? I have no desire to see that fight. Joe, if out of the blue Dana offered you a one-on-one interview in the war room, would you feel like it's a sus, like it's a trap? What would trap and do what? What's he going to do, beat me up? I mean, if I 100% know it was him, then I would just go. Congrats on 15K. Hey, Joe, why can't I join the Discord? Is it the link? It's annoying to me. It expires. Do you have IG? Go message me on IG right now and I'll send it to you. If not, I can go comment on like a random video and let me know and I can post a link there for you. But it's probably just expired. I got to do something on Discord to make a link that never expires. But I kind of like that it expires, but then I just forget to replace it. And then it takes 48 hours to update. So then every time someone asks me, I'm like, oh, I'll just send it to you. You see a clip of Ian Gary reading off a script? Dude, he was looking down throughout the interview. I did not believe he was reading off a script. I clicked through the entire interview. He did it throughout. I didn't watch the interview. I just clicked through the 30 minutes of it. He did it from the beginning to the end of the interview. People tend to look away while they're, even when I'm in the stream, I look away, look over here, look over there, look up there. Not really up there, but mainly look down. All right, let me go check. My friend. Let me go take a look. You message me on here. Let me take a look. Let me go get an invite link. Save. Copy link. Let's see. What's your name on IG? What is it? Hey Joe, I already messaged. Okay, yeah. Message me right now. And I don't see it. I don't see your name. Let me see if it's in request. I don't see it. Just send me a message right now. If you would, and I'll send you the link. Anyway, let me get back to the chat. As soon as you message me, dude, I'll send it to you. I don't see your message on here. Maybe I'm missing your name. Maybe I don't know. You won't believe it, for such a small amount of, I guess social media following. Mad people are messaging me on IG. It's annoying as hell, actually. I mean, I don't mind it. I look through it, but it actually can be a bit annoying trying to find something. So, congrats on 15K. You'll be at 20K in no time. Congrats on 15K, Joe. You'll be at 20K in no time. I hope so. I want to be there by 300. Since Grandpa Stipe last won a fight, Ian Gary, Yuri Prohaska, and Alex Pereira weren't even in the UFC. I know, that's crazy. All right, go like one of my photos right now. I know this sounds weird, but go like one of my photos so I can easily find you. Go like one of my photos right now. But yeah, I don't see it. Maybe if you can't send me another one, it must be in request. Okay, I see it now. I like how everyone's going now and liking my photo. You guys are assholes. You guys are clowns for that. All right. It won't let me message you. Go approve my. Now I gotta send you a request to follow so I can message you now. I never got your message, bro. I sent you a message. Send me location. She who doesn't exist. Yeah, just accept the request so I can send it real quick. Now everyone's liking. That's crazy. I want the link too. Okay. You got to accept the request so I can message it to you. Anyway, we'll worry about that in a little bit. I requested you. I'm done messing with it. It's pissing me off now. I'll update the link on YouTube soon. Where's Jack been? I don't know. Congrats on 15K. Watching for a long time. Keep it up. I know, dude. You've been around. I remember your name. I've seen you for a while. You pop in and out. We don't want Joey to get 50K. He'll be big time streaming every day. He will be too big time to be streaming every day like he does now. Maybe. Fair enough, Joey. Thank you for helping me, though. No big deal, dude. I'll have to update that. it. Joey, who has a more recent win? Stipe, Conor, or Tony? I want to say Tony's last win. Conor's last win was January of 2020. Stipe's last win was March of 2020. No, that was his loss. I think Stipe. Off the top of my head, I think it's Stipe. The weather's been so damn cold lately. It wasn't that cold today. It's Stipe? No, I think it's Stipe. So, let me see. Tony's last was 2019. Conor's was Cowboy. Yeah. So it was Stipe then. This man hopped on stream to play phone games. Yes, it was Stipe. August 2020. Yeah. That's the same night O'Malley got his legs brutally chopped. So make sure you're not getting too big for your britches. Habib has a more recent win than them. That is craziness. Why are two people spamming Brecky Hill in the chat? What are you spamming that for? The weather's been so damn cold that it is Stipe. I thought so. The worst thing about DC beating Stipe is they fought each other once a year for 3 years. I know. Tony's unbeaten this year. Woohoo, fucking amazing. Yeah. I mean, that's not true, but all right. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's a new year. Cheatable Club and Sub O'Malley. I don't know about all that. He might finish O'Malley, though. Who do you think will headline Saudi if not Makhachev? I have no idea. I have no clue. I think Ferguson's next fight should be Conor. That's the only fight I want to see him. Dude, shut up. Don't even say that. Don't even say that. Did you hear rumors of Nate Diaz and Masvidal boxing match? Yeah, I did. I literally could not give a fuck about it at all. I mean, I just don't care. I just recently watched an Ali Abdelaziz interview. He said about everyone ducks at Umar. Yeah, Umar apparently can't get a fight at all. I hope Cheeto wins, but it'll kind of ruin the division. I mean, get an undeserved title shot and then win. If Poirier pulls out, should we put Tony in on short notice? Yeah, we should. Some undergrads would have enrolled in the course after Poirier McGregor 3 would have graduated before Conor fights again. He's been sitting out on the sidelines taking PEDs, don't you know? He's been sitting out on the sidelines just ingesting PEDs. Chances Charles put Armin in omoplata, almost zero. Very, very unlikely outcome. It wouldn't surprise me if Charles guillotined him or something. O'Malley's already ruining the division, so who cares? That's true. Armin just smushes olives right. I'm picking Armin right now, but I don't know. I might change my mind. Pretty sure Umar's last fight has to put up some of their own money on top of the UFC, get the fight. It's crazy. I want to see Umar fight. Umar versus Dominic Cruz headlining UFC Saudi. In my opinion, that card's going to suck. We'll see. Maybe Dana's pissed at Saudi Arabia for paying Ngannou. Maybe that's what's going on. Zombie, thank you for the $4.99. Congrats on the 15K, Joey. Keep it up. I dedicate my next title defense at the Kentucky State Fair to you. That means a lot, man. That means a lot. So, super chat's rolling in. I'm broke, so you ain't getting shit from me today. Sorry, but congrats. Skank Biscuit said I'm broke. Maybe we need to get him an influencer boxing match. He can just go as Skank Biscuit from MMA Joey's chat. Who the F is Justin going to fight? Thank God it's not going to be Diaz or Jorge. I mean, I don't know. I think Dana might be trying to pull the wool over our eyes, and it might end up being Islam versus Gaethje still. Chandler going on a media tour recently was so hilarious. Dude is clutching straws, to say the least. But thank you, Zombie. I mean, I wish you the best of luck on your Kentucky State Fair title defense. But O'Malley's going to start Cheeto and remain undefeated. I mean, you can say what you want. I'm picking O'Malley to win. So do you think Conor snacks on PEDs like Keith Peterson snacks on cigs? Yeah, definitely have. And Keith Peterson really smells too, from what I hear. UFC 300 looks like it's going to be folded. Everyone keeps saying that, dude. It's way too early to tell. It's way too fucking early to tell. But yeah, Chandler going on a media tour because Conor put out a Twitter video when he was drunk and coked up on New Year's is absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Damn, it must be New Year. You're picking Sean. I've been picking Sean. I picked Sean in the first one as well. I picked Sean against Pedro Munoz as well. I don't care if 300 is mid. I'm still going to see Charles in person. Dude, there's no way it's a mid at this point. People are over-exaggerating because they have way too high of expectations. They did say Saudi card is going to be different. Maybe they try to book Bilal Leon for the Saudi card. Wouldn't that be a turn of events? Leon Bilal for Saudi Arabia? I think O'Malley barely beats Cheeto. O'Malley's just an absolute war. Just a straight-up fucking war. That would be wild. That'd be completely wild. So, Joey, James Lynch fan here. What's going on, man? What's going on? Thank you for showing up. Conor, on Twitter, will never be lived down. Dude has been ruining his reputation forever. I don't remember. Is that the one that infamous Twitter like? I'm rooting for Conor to chin Chandler since he's such a meat rider. Yeah, I kind of want that too. I don't know what I want. They definitely wouldn't pull Bilal title shot on fight night. Well, everyone's saying he's not a draw. Nobody cares about him, so why not? It's not a war because O'Malley, they straight might do a trilogy. They probably would, to be honest, which would be embarrassing. Which would be absolutely embarrassing. Arabs ain't dumb to put Leon Bilal for their first card, dude. I think it's a decent main event. I think it's a good main event, actually. Lucas Tracy MMA, thank you for the $9.99. Congrats on 15K. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. A lot of people in the MMA landscape like to be haters on others for no reason. And you've always been supportive, so I appreciate it very much. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I will keep up the great work. I gotta catch up to you, man. I gotta catch up to you. I mean, UFC 200 had Miesha Tate, Amanda as a main event. Yeah, but that wasn't the original main event. It was Jones DC 2. It was Jones DC 2. So it's actually perfect. Leon Bilal for Saudi's amazing event. I agree. I hope and pray, and I already made a video about this, and I know everyone's going to hate me for it. I want Leon Bilal, too, as the main event for 300. I want that so badly. I want it so badly. Let me just put it this way. I want it so badly. If I had Elon Musk money, I'm paying the UFC to put that as the main. So, Chandler get trolled by Conor. He's balking in fight camp with no contract. I know. He said he's going to leave his family based off of Conor's coked up, drunk Twitter announcement on New Year's. Dude's going to leave his family to go train for a fight that may not happen. I'm done. I mean, UFC, I already read that. UFC, Joey, if you were Topuria, what would be your game plan to beat Volk? I mean, there's no really one game plan to beat Volk. There's no one game plan to beat Volk. I think you just got to go out there and try to be better everywhere. You know? Mix everything in. I mean, that's how Volk beats everyone. He's super well-rounded. So I don't think there's like a critical game plan. I would say chop at Volk's legs and mix in the grappling if you can. The grappling, if there's any one weakness for Volk, it's his grappling. And Topuria has excellent jiu-jitsu. So if I was Topuria, I'd try to mix it up with him on the feet. Boom, shoot a takedown, try to get some control time. Daily reminder, Joey picked Yuri to beat Alex. Yeah, and Yuri won as well. Did you forget Hermanson Piper happening? Because I sure did. I just saw it earlier today. And I was like, damn, this shit is horrible as a main event. Topuria's going to try to wrestle Volk. I predict a boring fight until Ilya gasses and gets picked apart. We'll see. Leon versus Bilal prediction. I'm going Bilal by TKO. I'm picking Bilal by late round TKO. Joey, who has the most recent UFC win? Brian Ortega, Jose Aldo, or Marlon Moraes? Marlon Moraes' last win was probably pre-Henry Cejudo. So the Henry Cejudo fight, I believe it was in 2019. Brian Ortega's last win was against the Korean Zombie in 2020, 2021? I'll go Jose Aldo. Which non-fighting athlete would be the closest chance to transition into a pro fighter? Serena Williams or Cristiano Ronaldo? I have no fucking clue. In a weird way, I like because I'm a fan throwing an unranked contender and looks there with someone in the top 10. Yeah, I like that, but I would have preferred someone else. I think Jack Hermanson gets run over. You see how the actually talented Christian Rodriguez is stepping up to featherweight and ruining his career by fighting Isaac Dalgarian? I think that's the way the UFC is punishing him. Jay, why is everyone counting out Yuri against Rockers? I think Yuri will win. I don't know if everyone's counting him out, but I'm counting him out a little bit. I'm picking Rockage, but I think Yuri can definitely win. Arm Petrosian is fighting in one Hermanson Piper card. Armin Petrosian's kind of underrated. What exactly is the holdup for Conor Chandler? I have no idea. I wonder if Conor's trying to go box. He's seen what Ngannou's doing, and he's trying to do the same now. I think that's truly what could be going on there. And at this point, Conor could be trying to get out of his contract. I would love to know when Conor's contract expires under the sunset clause. I would love to know when his contract expires. I would love to see it. Why would Conor want to box? Why wouldn't he want to box rather than take leg kicks on his broken leg and he can go make 3 times as much money, 4 times as much money boxing? That's it. and not be leg kicked and not have to throw leg kicks. If I was Conor, the only thing I would want to do is box. Why is 299 way better than 300? We don't know what 300 is yet. We got to pump the brakes. Everyone's playing an alarmist. Honestly, if I had Saudi money, I would pay Conor to not come back and to never tweet again. He could just bathe in coke all day. Tired of him. I wish the MMA media would stop talking about him. Like, when is Conor going to be irrelevant? When is Conor going to be irrelevant? It's like, I'm just tired of hearing about him. When USADA said they didn't like some statements in the media, I 100% see where they're coming from. It makes USADA look so bad. If they're going to give Conor an exception. Agreed. It makes their company look bad. Is there supposed to be more news tomorrow? Yes. But both Tony and Marlon got a 7-fight losing streak. That's crazy. Was the answer Jose Aldo? Albazi is kind of shit. I think it's an easy win for Moreno. We'll see. I don't know if it's an easy win. Who's next for Usman? I'd like to see him fight Shavkat, but I don't know. I don't know who will be next for him. If I'm Usman, I try to get Dricus or Sean if they lose at middleweight. That's what I would try to go for. Conor should be banned from Twitter. Yeah. He should definitely go. Maybe go like some tweets on Twitter instead of actually tweeting. We can go check out his Twitter likes. Joey, predictions of tomorrow fight announcements. UFC 300, UFC Saudi Arabia. No idea what the fights are going to be. Maybe they just hit us out of the blue with an Islam Makhachev matchup. The only reason I can think they say Islam's injured is because they wanted Charles and Arman to sign to fight. Will O'Malley get an immediate rematch and Cheeto wins? Probably, but he shouldn't. It'll be a disgrace to the community. I doubt there is announcements. Dana said more Tuesday, but he actually said that plain as day. But we shall see. He is irrelevant. Yeah, but still the MMA media talks about him nonstop. It's annoying. What's the truth behind a trade PFL Bilal and Pitbull? Have you heard? No, I have not heard that at all. I doubt that's relevant at all. I will cringe if O'Malley gets a rematch. Yeah, that'll be horrible. Never defends the title, gets a rematch. They do power slap stuff as an announcement. I'm breaking my phone on the spot. Yeah. Break your sidekick. Is Dana a habitual liar or is it a rare thing? He's a habitual liar. I mean, that's been known for years and years and years and years. He is a habitual liar. It's embarrassing, honestly. It's embarrassing. Dude's been lying for all eternity. Remember when he was saying Jon Jones was scared of Ngannou because Jon Jones was trying to negotiate a new deal? Jon Jones was trying to negotiate a new deal. And, yeah. Damn, I didn't even see this, boys. Last night's video did pretty sweet. 12,000 views almost. 12,000 views, boys. That's pretty slick. Ngannou video did 6,000, but a lot of watch time. A crazy amount of watch time because it's so long. Pause. So long. Pause. But it picked up a lot of subscribers. Predictions video did about 3,000, which is about to be expected. It wasn't that big of a video. So, and I got to pump out another one tonight. I want to get to 20K before 300. Like, I'm hell bent on 20K before 300. Another Tesla truck abomination, I know. Adesanya should absolutely not fight Hamza. That's a bad idea, in my opinion. He shouldn't fall for the trap. I mean, it's a big fight if he thinks he can win. Dana said there's going to be UFC 300 news tomorrow. Last week, I think it should be the main event. We'll see. Joey, what about setting up MMA-related questioning games in your channel? I think it would be awesome. What do you mean by that? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean, my friend. I'm 100% not sure what you mean. Let's see. You must sell your soul and completely remove your channel around slandering Ian Gary to reach 20. Dude, I'm telling you, if I started slandering Ian Gary, I'd pick up 1,000 subs overnight. I'd pick up 1,000 overnight. Ngannou could be the sports athlete of the year. I think he is. Combat. He's the biggest story in combat sports in 2023. Best comeback, fighter of the year, everything. But yeah, guys, remember when I was being a contrarian? Remember when I was being a contrarian about Francis Ngannou? Do you guys remember that or no? Does anybody remember that or no? Who's been here for the live streams where everyone's been telling me I'm an idiot? Telling me I'm a Francis Ngannou fanboy and I don't know what I'm talking about. Who's been here for those days? Who's been here for them days? Dana said he's going to destroy January in 2024. What was that about? I don't know. I think Dana's still on coke, to be honest. Joe, what does it mean when Dana says he turned the fight or he doesn't want to fight? Usually it means that they don't want to fight for the money. They don't want to fight for the money that he offered them, and they want to negotiate a new contract. I think Conor's trying to negotiate a new deal. I truly think something along those lines is going on. I think something along those lines is going on. Mario gifting 10 memberships. I'm done. There you go. Bunch of people I have never even seen in the chat getting gifted a membership now. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Thank Mario. You guys get to watch extra live streams on account of Mario. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Mario. I appreciate your donation to the channel. Next year, or this year, probably by the end of the year, I'm going to start another tier of membership. Disappointed Makhachev not fighting in March. Me too. It makes no sense at all. I'm hoping maybe Dana's just fucking with us. I was already a member, but Mario a G. Mario is a G. Mario's been a long-time supporter. Dude's been throwing out gifted memberships and $20 super chats for as long as I can remember. Been watching since 2K. I feel like I remember your name for a long time, so thank you. Joe, where do you see Dana in 2030? I have no fucking clue. So, I have no clue in the world what Dana's going to be up to by then. Joe, Jamal Hill is bad for the sport, and if he fights Alex, then I really want him to win. Who do you want to win, Hill or Pereira? Dana will definitely fumble the bag if they don't book Islam versus Leon soon. Long as they are champs, it's one of the biggest fights they can make. I mean, that is big. I like to see them both win one more fight, though, at least. I would avoid Dagestani and Chechen fighters unless they're champ or number one contenders. It needs to be investigated how good they are. Okay. People in the chat always mentioning you. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I want Poatan to win. Joe, I'm curious if you met Dana in real life and he was really chill and respectful and gave you some free tickets, would you slander him as you do? I don't slander him. I mean, just call out facts. I mean, have I ever called him a bitch? Have I ever called him a pussy? I just said he's delusional or he's lying. I mean, that's not slander. Slander is intentional, unfounded, basically lies about, to make somebody look bad. That's really slander. We throw the word slander around too much. So I would just be honest and open with the way I felt about what he says, even if we were the best of friends. If Whitaker loses, what's the bet they feed him to Bo to build him up? They could. Bo said he can easily beat Hamzat, but yeah, he's fighting Cody Bumditch. He said, "Yeah, I can fight Hamzat and beat him, but give me Cody Bumditch." If one goes under, does DJ go back to the UFC? No. Thoughts on Jorge Nate announcement? Just don't care. I just literally have no care in the world about it. Joe, do you think Uncle Dana... Ali Abdelaziz said Islam is not injured, but Islam fight date was $299. The UFC gave the card to O'Malley. But how long ago was that interview? How long ago was that interview, dude? I seen that getting... shifted around. That was 18 hours ago. He never mentioned that Islam was injured. Dude's talking about Mullen Adesanya in one round. This fighting Bumdage. I know. Dude can't be that confident in his skills. Ali interview was today, and he was saving face by not giving Islam a card. It was uploaded 18 hours ago, which would have meant... Why the fuck are they uploading an Ali Abdelaziz interview 18 hours ago? 24 hours ago would have been 11 p.m. Minus 6 hours, so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are they uploading an Ali Abdelaziz interview at 5 o'clock in the morning? Would absolutely love to know. Would love to know. Would absolutely love to know what's going on there. By the way, guys, do me a favor, like the stream. Like the stream, like the stream, like the stream, like the stream. And double check and make sure you are subscribed. I'm trying to get to 20K ASAP. If I don't get to 20K before 300, I'm closing the channel, boys. So make sure you're subscribed. You may not be subscribed and think you're subscribed. The interview was released after Dana announced the new fights, but I don't know when the interview actually took place. Yeah, it sucks because I would like to know. Why hasn't anyone confirmed it? He wants to make sure he's ready. Yes, so he's not confident in himself, but he's going to be babied and he's going to be babied and he's going to talk mad shit because he's going to be protected. You know, it's like you have someone standing in front of you with an AK-47 and you're talking shit to a crowd of people. That's basically what Bo does. Ali did say Islam was not injured. Ali said Islam will fight 299 if O'Malley gets injured. Yeah, it just makes no sense. That's what I'm gonna make a video about. Most people that like Ali Abdelaziz are European Dagestanis. Okay. Okay. All right. Bo said he's only been striking for 3 years. All right, but why is he's always talking shit, dude? I mean, I kind of get it, but he's not fighting anyone. He's not fighting anyone. Dude, I'm watching the Bobby Green Jalen Turner finish. And it's horrible. It's horrible. I just saw it on Twitter again. I think I'd rather see Stipe and Tom rather than Stipe get a beatdown from Jones. Yeah, I'd rather see Aspinall starch out Stipe, and then we can watch Jones Aspinall. And that way Stipe has an opportunity to earn his shot. Bobby Green slept with the ref's wife, yeah. Dude, Islam will never lose lightweight, maybe even, I don't know about all that. Worst stoppage of the year, maybe one of the worst. There was quite a few. Umar versus Cruz are fine as the fight for Saudi card because Sandhagen's waiting for Merab to mess up on February 17th. Apparently, Sandhagen is still injured, apparently. Recovering from injury. Leon Bilal in Saudi, that's what I'm hoping for, bro. That'd be sweet, and that's right around the corner. Remember last year this time, we were all getting excited for March? Who remembers that? We were all getting excited. You kept flailing your hands around. Dude, it was crazy. Who's considered the father of mixed martial arts? Bruce Lee, Royce Gracie, Chuck Liddell. I'll say Bruce Lee. Will Adams, thank you for the $4.99. Let's celebrate their third super chat on a live stream. Congrats on 15K, Joey. I fucking love you, my goat. Thank you, Will, for the $4.99. And congrats. I don't know why I was talking like that. Appreciate you, Will. Will, long-time supporter. And I appreciate it, Will. I'll never forget the time you didn't enter the competition even though you said you would, and then you won. So it was a devastating loss. Thank you for the $5 dono, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hamzat can headline Saudi versus Cannonier. Well, you know what's crazy? If you go to the UFC's website, right? And you go to events and you scroll down and you go to Saudi Arabia, it says to be determined, to be determined. But it does say middleweight bout. It says middleweight bout. Skang Biscuit, thank you for the £1. Thank you very much, Skang Biscuit. I'm going to have to try my hardest not to spend it all in one place. I really appreciate you, Skang Biscuit. Thank you very much. I mean, that's much more than that broke bitch Will Adams said goat in the super chat. Didn't even throw out the word daddy or nothing. Apparently Sandhagen is injured. Agreed. Yeah, I saw that too. I think I saw Makhachev say that. Not Makhachev, I'm sorry, Umar. Legendary moment for sure. I'll donate 50 to Joey if Dana announces Islam Gaethje for Saudi. It doesn't look like it's happening, dude. I thought it was. I'm going to be disgusted when they give Adesanya the winner of Duplessis Strickland, despite being a 50-50 fighter. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but he doesn't necessarily deserve it, that's for sure. But it is what it is. Yeah, that is a legendary moment. Were you here last night or were you sleeping? Were you here last night or were you sleeping? That's what I'd like to know. Hamzat does not look healthy. Yeah, but who knows when that picture was taken? Maybe they do Chimaev in Saudi main event. It's annoying that we're like these cards are right around the corner and we still don't know what's going on. I was sleeping. Look at his record, man. If you count robberies, Adesanya's, dude, you're just making up shit. There's no robberies in Adesanya UFC career. You're the first and only person I see. You're the first and only person I would say people are made at Ian for what he did to Jeff. That what Jeff Deal did to get. You're gonna have to retype that message, dude. I think you're saying I'm the first person that mentioned more people are mad about Ian Garry wearing a shirt than are mad about what Jeff Neal did. I think that's what you're saying. I mean, that's the truth. People are like, how could Ian Garry wear this shirt? I mean, this is classless. I didn't see them making videos talking about Jeff Neal drinking and driving with an illegal firearm in the car, putting people's lives at risk. Where's the outrage for that? It's just faux outrage. It's faux outrage in an attempt to garner clicks and garner subscribers, because these people who do this, they treat all of you guys like fucking idiots, is what they do. When they announced Armin Charles fight, I got excited. Like, I thought about Joey and was like, I don't think Saudi's going to happen. Why? I would have thought, when I heard it, I thought it was definitely going to happen. Jeff Neal had an illegal gun all of a sudden. Look it up. Look it up, bro. He was drinking and driving and had a firearm. Jeff Neal arrested. UFC welterweight Jeff Neal arrested on DWI weapons charges in Texas. There you go. Neal had a legally licensed gun in his car. That charge only exists because it's legal to have a firearm in your possession when you're allegedly committing a crime. So there you go. It's a weapons charge because he was drunk with a firearm. So there you go. I guess I stand a little bit corrected, but not really. Yeah. He's drinking and driving with a gun in the vehicle. Sounds like a great move. Mr. Diamond, thank you for the $5 super chat. Did you see Jones saying he was getting another surgery on his elbow? Bro might be so washed that Stipe might actually have a chance. He's gonna get on them. He's gonna get on that PED diet now. But yeah, I saw that. Dude's getting. That's why Jones doesn't want to fight Tom Aspinall. I think Tom Aspinall beats the dog shit out of Stipe, and I at this point I'm picking Tom over Jones. The way he desperately doesn't want to fight him. So. When I heard that Armin Charles was official for UFC 300, I thought he was going to announce Islam Gaethje for Saudi Arabia. But thank you, Mr. Diamond, for the $5 super chat. Thank you for donating 5 times as much as Skang Biscuit. Which former Olympic wrestler went on to become MMA legend and UFC Hall of Famer? Randy Couture, Mark Coleman, and Dan Henderson. Mark Coleman, I believe. Does anyone else feel weird about the schedule? The UFC just don't understand when fights are going to happen? Dude, I feel like the UFC is like a fly-by-night company at this point. It feels like a fly-by-night company. That's what it feels like. It feels like they're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. And most of the time, it's fine. I thought you meant he was carrying a defaced gun or something. Yeah, I just knew there was a weapons charge involved. That's what I knew. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. I mean, it's been a while. But how are more people mad about Ian Garry wearing a shirt than are mad at Jeff Neal drinking and driving? I think drinking and driving is one of the shittiest things you can do. You know? And I think you deserve to get made fun of for it. Because I think it's a piece of shit move. To be honest, I think you deserve to act. I think the penalties are too lenient on drinking and driving. It's got to be both their last fight or something. They aren't telling everything with Jones Stipe. The fight makes no sense. Yeah, nobody wants to see it either. Wrong, it was Randy. Okay. You know, technically with the exchange rates, it's more like 3.7 times more than what I donated. Fair enough. Joe, I get your Gary side, but imagine how fire it would be if Neal slept Gary and screamed at his sleeping body and made his shirt and wore it. I mean, okay. That'd be great, I guess. Damn, it's hard to schedule fights behind the scenes. People ducking each other, contracts, money. I don't know what's going on right now. You can't lie. Ian Machado Garry took his wife's last name. I don't know why you care about another grown man's last name. He added a name to his name to include his stepson. So they all had the same name. But all right. I've done plenty of drugs and drove, and I've drove. Drinking is far worse. Okay. Yeah, and it's a piece of shit move. You shouldn't do it anymore. I don't understand Dana forcing Jones Stipe when the fans clearly want Jones Aspinall. I hope nobody buys the pay-per-view. I'm forced to buy the pay-per-view. I'm forced to buy the pay-per-view. So, you guys should not buy the pay-per-view. I was going to say in Texas you can buy guns at the flea market when you're 15. That's crazy. A bunch of divisions are terrible right now. Joe, I feel like people that say the wife's name stuff gives credit to people who just don't like him. No, people genuinely care. I've noticed that for a while. People genuinely care about Ian Garry and his last name because they look at him as you're not alpha enough. You're not alpha enough. You treat women with respect. That's essentially what they're saying. That's the gist of it. Want to buy the pay-per-view? Okay. Bro, I'm taking my wife's last name. Mine doesn't suit either of us. You got a bit insecure to feel emasculated by something like that or like it's some big deal. If I thought my fiance had a cooler last name than me, I'd take her last name. I wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, who cares? But it's these people who worship people like Sean Strickland who think women belong in the kitchen. Women don't belong working or voting. And they think they're badasses. But in reality, they're just a soft-ass bitch. And really, that's it. I mean, who cares? I don't even care if he took her last name just because he wanted to. So, I don't get it at all. We got to wait for the next crop of talent in the UFC. As long as the money, there's an athlete will come. Fair enough. Leon versus Ian Garry would actually be crazy. And Ian Garry's in the best possible position in the welterweight division right now. He's got so many fights, and so many big fights as well if he can continue to win. When Umar became an injured, Team Habib announced it. Ali said Bilal will go out to train with Islam for Bilal. Yeah, it makes no sense. I'm going to make a video on it. My friend. Ian has no chin and suspect hands for a striker. Couldn't even finish Neil Magny. Dude, he beat the dog shit out of Neil Magny. Nobody finishes Neil Magny via TKO. They all finish him via sub. He's barely ever been finished via TKO. I want the Ian Colby fight. Yeah, I don't even want the Jeff Neal fight. I want to watch Ian Garry beat up Colby. Like, I hope the Jeff Neal fight gets canceled. hot take. I want the Jeff Neal fight to get canceled, and they rebook. I want Ian Gary versus Colby Covington added to 299. Beef up 299 even more. Joe, when are you going to drop the video? Depends when I get it done. If I get it done before 1 a.m., I'll drop it before 1 a.m. If I don't get it done till after 1 a.m., I'll drop it tomorrow. If Islam was injured, his team would say something. I wonder why they haven't come out and say they're not. Nobody's injured. Joe, what's the deal with Islam? Why would they lie about his injury? I don't know. It could be just Dana, just a mistake, you know? And also that Neil Magny fight could have been stopped multiple times. Islam isn't injured, sketchy behind the scenes. You're smoking crack if you think Colby takes that fight. I would love to watch Gary just... He would have Colby shelled up against the fence, beating the dog shit out of him. Beating the dog shit out of him and just melt him up against the fence. And I'd just be like, oh yeah. Get him, Mr. Machado Garry. Get him. Kept his hands in his face the rest of the fight, never letting it happen again. Impressed me. Yeah, and he survived. He survived. That's all that matters. Feed Colby to Shavkat. Not even a Shavkat fan, but wouldn't mind seeing that. I would love that. JDM beats Gary. That'd be a mad interesting matchup. That'd be a mad interesting matchup. Do you think Mike Malott makes it far in the rankings? Impossible to know, man. I don't think so. It's too old. Too old. So it's hard to say. It's truly hard to say. I can't believe fights are finally back this Saturday. And what is it right now? Yeah, it's already January 8th. That's crazy. You think Gary beat Neal or no because Neal's nasty? That's a tough fight. I think Ian Gary gets it done, but it's tough. Ali Abdelaziz was disappointed that Islam Makhachev is not happening because of the UFC. He said no fight should sit out. What exactly did he say? I haven't watched the interview yet. I've seen clips of it. I think Gaethje going to get the shit end of the stick and forced to defend the BMF at 300. I don't know. They could book Islam for June, July, and then Armin and Charles aren't going to be ready, and they're going to book Islam Gaethje. I think that's what could happen. I'll be impressed if Gary beats Neal. The way Neal beat the fuck out of Luke has stuck with me since. That's a tough matchup, dude. If we gotta watch Gaethje defend the BMF title, I'm gonna be sick. Imagine Stipe upsets Jones. I honestly think I would enjoy it. UFC 297 looks so ugly. At least they rearranged the card. It looks a little bit better now. But yeah, it was fucking ugly as hell. If you could just choose one matchup out of Francis Jones Aspinall, which would it be? Jon Jones, Francis Ngannou, 150%. 150%. Easy work. Easy work. Then Aspinall, then Stipe. And anyone that disagrees with me is an outright imbecile. Imbecile. There's no way. There's no way anyone wants anything else than that. I mean, that would be crazy if you'd rather have Stipe Jones. Jon Jones beats Francis easy money. I'm not so sure of that. If Ian Gary didn't only eat leafy greens, he would have better chin. Why do people care that he's a vegetarian? That's the weirdest thing. Ngannou beats anyone not named John? I think he beats John. There's nothing I would love more than that fight right now. There's nothing I would love more than that fight right now. It actually breaks my heart that we're not going to get it. Super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Ian Gary shouldn't be vegan. He really needs to. Dude, you don't know what he needs or doesn't need. Dude's doing whatever he wants to do. It doesn't fucking matter, man. Why do you care about another man, whether he eats vegetables and fruit or whether he eats meat? Who gives a fuck? It's bizarre as hell to even care about that. Saw matchups for UFC time 97. Wow, what a mid card except for 4 fights. Dude, yeah, it's bad. Joe, what brand of shoes do you wear? I bounce between Nike and Vans. I have a bunch of different shoes. Right now, for the majority, I have like Adidas shoes that I wear. But I have some Nike shoes. I had some Vans, but I gave them to one of my buddies because I didn't really wear them that much. And I have a couple pairs of like Columbia shoes. But mainly Adidas. John's dominantly beaten Tsarukyan as a fluke. Could be, dude. Tsarukyan, I can't believe he didn't even defend that choke. That's crazy. Immediately got choked out. What's so funny is Dana bolsterously claiming Jon Jones would have smoked Ngannou while promoting Jones versus Grandpa Stipe when Stipe was smashed into oblivion by Ngannou in his last fight. Way to expose his lies. I know, that's the funny thing. When it gets closer, when that fight gets announced, I ought to make a video on that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the outcome would have been any different. So, Aspinall will get absolutely starched by Francis. Agreed. Francis' chin is insane, and Aspinall would just stand there and trade with him, either be running. I think Francis beats Aspinall and Jones. But it is funny. Dana acted like Jones versus let's see. What is this? I'm done. We watching Francis Anthony fight? Yes, I will. I think it looked crazy because Jones is the GOAT. Dana's such a liar that he is. I mean, think about that. He says he doesn't think that Jones and Ngannou would have been any different than Jones Tsarukyan, but then he's booking Jones Stipe. Aspinall's speed is crazy, though. He could clip him. Yeah, Aspinall could definitely win. Honestly, I think Ngannou Aspinall is the most compelling fight, but Ngannou Jones would be really the most compelling, in my humble opinion. It's tough. It sucks that we're not getting Jones and Ngannou. It really does. Aspinall is probably the most well-rounded heavyweight, maybe. Dude's chin sticks up in the air, man, though. It's just, I mean, he even got clipped by Pavlovich. He even got clipped by Pavlovich. Hey, Joe, Johnny Walker's going to land a flying knee and playing possum? No. He's not. He already tried it once. I can't think of anything more satisfying than not watching Jon Jones get KO'd. To see him get dominated, pause for the whole fight leading up to it. That would be fucking crazy to see. Pereira thinking he has a shot against Aspinall is hilarious. Was Gary reading off a script? I don't believe so. I clicked on the whole interview and clicked through, and he was looking down the whole time. I mean, people look off when they're thinking. I do it all the time. Literally look down like this all the time. Go back and watch my streams even before this ever came out. I forgot about Pavlovich. Yeah, he clipped Tom Aspinall early. I thought Pavlovich would get it done. Miles Van Askren 2 drag Jorge out of retirement for UFC 300. Apparently, Masvidal and Diaz are boxing each other, according to rumors online, but I don't know. Pretty crazy. I want to see Aspinall Blades rematch. I think Aspinall's down to fight anyone right now. Francis improved too. Agreed. UFC merging with WWE should have been a sign. Agreed. Joey, it's so fun watching your live streams during the fight. And me as well watching the fights feels like I'm watching it with another hardcore buddy. I'm glad you enjoy them, man. I'm glad you enjoy them. I look forward to this Saturday. I look forward to UFC 297 as well. Is Jorge still under contract? Apparently, the UFC said it was cool. Apparently, the UFC said it's cool. Go on. Go on. I love Francis and would want nothing more for him to win. Jones just has the best fight IQ. I'm telling you, I think I used to pick Jones over Francis. I think Francis starches Jones. He's not taking Francis down, and Francis would clip him on the feet, I think. I'm blessed to have a group of friends who are hardcore fans. UFC 298 is very underrated. Agreed. 297 is garbage, though. Francis got that FU money? Yeah. Francis think there's all these big money boxing matches out there for him. And I disagree. And I just disagree. Who watched the Francis Ngannou video in its entirety? Who watched the Francis Ngannou video in its entirety? I would love to know. I would love to know. Francis is rich and understand being rich isn't about the money. What does Nate versus Masvidal mean for Conor? It means I guess he's not fighting him. After the third cheetah leg kick, hopefully. My girlfriend thinks me as a weirdo for being an MMA fan. I watched a great video. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you were pleasured by it. I wish Islam would come out and say something about being injured or not being injured. Fire video, I think you were spot on, Dana, but little off about Chael. All right. Nate needs to stop fighting and save what's left of his brain. That's true. That is true. His brain is gone. Conor versus Dennis Seaver, too. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, if that boxing match happens, who is going to? Who else could Conor fight now other than Chandler? Maybe Gaethje's fight. Imagine Gaethje's fighting Conor for BMF. Was Ali specifically asked about the injury, though? Because I thought that was recorded before the Dana announcement. Yeah, the Diaz brothers always kind of sounded off, but they've gotten worse. Tony versus Gaethje BMF? No, please stop. Imagine they book Gaethje versus Conor and leave Chandler out in the dark. Did they ask Ali specifically about the injury? Or not? Can we go 24 hours? Joey just got done with kickboxing. No, Tiramisu. We cannot go 24 hours. We cannot. I got a video to do after this. And I'm going to try to get it out tonight. I'm going to try to get it out for you boys tonight. If Gaethje fought Conor, then he would lose the other leg too. Dude, Conor would have to be airlifted out of the arena. Would have to be airlifted out of the arena. It would be bad. It would be really fucking bad. Joey, how the hell did we just stay up all night? It is what it is. I just do it. I stayed up. I went to bed at like 4 last night. I probably didn't fall asleep till like 4 or 5-ish. I got off stream at like 3. Probably didn't go to bed up about 4. Woke up at 7:45. And I got home at about 5:30. And here I am. I took a little bit of a nap before the stream, though. Only Dana knows that Islam is injured. Yeah. No, the injury was never mentioned. Okay, Joe, you already know I'd like to see Conor Twitter's like if it announced him and Gaethje for the BMF title. Yeah, me too. Me too. You got to look like Conor's Twitter likes. What's your longest live stream? It's like 6 or 7 hours. 6 or 7 hours. Joey, I can tell you are a northerner. Are you from Baltimore? I have a friend that sounds like you. Yes. What should Cheeto's game plan be versus Sugar? Brutally chop those brittle legs. Chop those brittle legs. He was just asked about Islam fighting. He said he wanted O'Malley to headline 299. That's why he ain't fighting. It doesn't look like they were trying to have him fight at Saudi. Okay. I think Hunter needs to take over Dana White's position now. It's getting bad. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I really have no idea at this point what's going on. No idea what's going on. It's annoying as hell what's going on right now. And you notice how it feels kind of corny when the fight announcements come like 6 weeks before the card, because it's like, well, wait a second. Did these fighters actually sign on and have full training camps or not? You know? Were these real full training camps or no? I would love to know. I would love to know. But we'll probably never know what's actually truly going on. Overlap 618. Thank you for the 999. All right, Joey, don't get cute with me. You know this who the F this is. This is the real overlap. Now, who wins between Dustin and the French guy and Charles and Armin? Look, I'm going to be honest. I think this is an imposter. This is Overlap's imposter who pretends to be Overlap. But since you donated me $9.99, being an imposter of Overlap, I'll answer the question anyway. I'm going Benoit Saint-Denis rear naked choke. And I'm going Armin Tsarukyan via decision. That's what I'm going with, my friend. But the real Overlap wouldn't donate a measly $9.99. Come on now. Does anyone honestly believe that's the real Overlap? Yep, fake Overlap. Checked his account, was made today. Francis needs to throw more punches or it'll be another heavyweight snooze fest, dude. No. I can't believe we got an Overlap 618 imposter. Dude, Volk vs. Ilya is much more interesting than giving credit for. Agreed. It would have been way more interesting if Volk didn't get KO'd by Islam. Imagine Volk coming off that beautiful performance against Yair to fight Ilya. Yeah, that's not the same. That's not the same color for Overlap either. He changed his picture color. The announcements are just so weird and random. I hate it. I think it's just because of the time off, man. What's annoying to me is how everyone's always like, Dana's going to be announcing this. Dana's going to be announcing that. They're going to wait to announce it on this card. They're going to wait to announce it on that card. When really it's just random and there's no rhyme or reason to it. My color, I don't even know how to do that. Congrats on 15K subscribers. You earned it. You are catching up with me. I'm catching up. How many subs do you have? I didn't even know you had a channel. I think maybe I did. Maybe I looked before. I don't remember. Let me take a look. 23,000 subs. What kind of videos are you posting? I'm not even sure what kind of videos these are. Are these just kind of like some type of satirical videos, it looks like? I don't know. I'm just looking at a second, so don't take any insult to it. You do that full time or no? Or is that just like a hobby of yours? I see you don't post. Like you post like a couple times a month, it seems. But either way, man, I appreciate you. Joe, what do you think of the entire main card of UFC 300 being 5 rounders? Would love it. Would love it. Thank you for the $8.99 New Zealand. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. I would love that. All 5 of the main card fights on UFC 300, book them as 5 rounders. Book them as 5 rounders. I love that idea. That's a great idea. Charles Armin should be 5 rounds, especially if it's going to be a #1 contender fight. What's the perfect food meal to eat while watching fights? Look, I'm not the guy to ask that. I don't like eating in my living room. So for years, what I would do is if I ordered food or I would go out and get food, I'd go in between a fight and then I'd come back and just eat at my dining room table. And then if it was a fight, if a fight would come on in the meantime, like a prelim, I'd just pause it. And then I'd go in and start it up. And then I'd just not know the result for that one fight. I'd be like 20 minutes behind. That's what I would do. I've never been a big fan. I just rather sit at. I'd rather just sit at my dining room table and eat. But yeah, definitely go to Wingstop for sure. I'm kidding. Wingstop is garbage. Wings or Ranch are the best choice. Yeah, I gotta get some wings soon. I haven't gotten wings in a bit. I've been meaning to get some. Yeah, Wingstop is straight ass. We got a fake JJ Smoke in the chat. But thank you for the $8.99 New Zealand dollars, Town Mo. I appreciate you. Or Tomo. We got a fake JJ. Maybe get boneless wings. Maybe get boneless wings is what I'm saying. We're getting bad weather, so nothing else to do. I can make 20K fake accounts. Stop. Don't do that. Dude, Colby's picture is better than mine. It is. You can tell. Boneless wings are better. I'll put it at that. I like both. I don't know if I have one preference over another. So. Anywho, sorry, I was distracted. Not gonna lie, eating out is just nasty, especially mid fast food restaurants. Dude, I don't like going to any just mid tier regular restaurant, like not even fast food restaurants. I hate it. If I want to go to I don't like going to any sit down restaurants unless it's unless it's like a fancy restaurant. I don't want to go. I don't. It's just like the service usually is not great. The food usually isn't that great, and then it's like I'm now wasted, and they take forever, and then I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit at a restaurant for 2 hours, you know. So if I go out, I want to go to a fancy restaurant, you know. I'm only into 5-star dining. Like I went to a restaurant last week. Was it last week? I think it was last week. I think it was last. No, it was 2 weeks ago. It wasn't last Thursday. It was Thursday before. I went to a steakhouse, a really nice steakhouse, and damn, it was good. And you just pull up out front. You just pay the guy at the front door to go park your car. You just walk in. They help you right away. They take your order right away. Your food comes out right away. And then it's just amazing. They even box your food for you. Oh, yeah, let me get a box for this. They come bring back a box, and they take your plate, and they put it in the box for you. That's the only time I like going out to eat, is if I'm going to a little bit of a fancier restaurant. Other than that, I'd rather just either get takeout from somewhere or, you know. I'm not a fan of these mid-tier restaurants. I just think it's kind of garbage. So that's what I do. That's what I'll do. I want to start going more often. Going more often. You know, nothing better than going out and spending a fortune on a nice dinner, I guess. I'll have to start influencer boxing just to be able to afford it. Damn, you bougie, Joe. Yeah, you got to be bougie, bro. You got to be bougie. That's the only thing that sucks. I think the steak that I got the other night, I think it was $95, and that doesn't even come with any sides. They make you pay for the sides separately. So that's kind of annoying. Fake overlap left. Yeah, overlaps that he was exposed. Hit the like button, you scallywags. Hit the like button, you scallywags. Thank you, totally. TK. Yeah, guys, like the stream. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So, yeah. That's the gist of it. Does Baltimore have In-N-Out? Maybe. I think so. Nah, fuck $90 steak, cook it. One time I went for my birthday. think it was 2022. And I got the $150 steak. It was massive, man. I had to take half of it home. It was massive. I like chain restaurants for deals. 3 for $30 with kids is a steal. Have you ever had Chili's? I've had Chili's before. I'm not a huge fan. Have you been to Peter Luger Steakhouse in New York? I have not. Thank you for the $9.99. Overlaps imposter. You know what else is garbage? Most of these trolls in the chat. Mod overlap 618 now and let me clean this cesspool up. This is overlap. I'm no fraud. There's no way this is the real overlap. I don't know why you make me an imposter, but thank you for the $9.99 overlaps imposter. How do you like your steak? Rare is the only way to go. Ew. I like my steak medium or medium rare. So somewhere in between there. I don't want medium well. I don't want well done. Ew, I would not eat well done. But yeah, we got to overlap imposter. I don't think this is overlap. Look, we'll accept you in the community, dude. You don't have to pretend to be overlap. We love overlap around here. Medium is the only answer. I don't mind medium rare. I don't mind medium rare. But any less than that, ew. Any more than that, ew. Joey Reddit is overlaps imposter. Yeah, it was overlap as imposter. He wants me to mod him when he's pretending to be the real overlap. He's pretending to be the real overlap. What a disgrace that is. Dude, you over here eating shoe leather thinking it's steak? Anyone that eats a well-done steak is insane. I'm usually... If you're eating a well-done steak, you might as well eat a burnt hamburger. I started cooking mine at home. Yeah, I used to make a lot on the grill. I used to grill up a lot of steak, but I haven't been recently. I need to get back to doing that. Shout out to Overlap for keeping the lights on at Joey's Cribs. Joey's Crib. Now we got a fake Snag Lord in the chat, too. We got a fake Snag Lord in the chat. Lamb chops are underrated. I haven't had lamb chops in forever. Yeah, anyone that's eaten a well-done steak, that you are a disgrace. If you're eating a well-done steak, ew. I mean, you might as well eat a burnt hamburger, you nasty bitch. There's JJ Smoke in the chat. The only way we'll know if JJ Smoke is an imposter is if he donates, because we know that's not JJ Smoke. I just judged for medium well. I get judged for medium well. Medium, you should skip down to medium, dude. Hey, Joe, will you DM me the... Yeah, did you accept my follow request? Did you accept my follow request? Oh, here it is. I'm going to DM it to you right now. Boom, done. Hey, I've donated before, stop cap. I like medium rare too. Yeah. Steak is so overrated. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Let me see. I think I might have took a picture of my steak the other day. Or no, you know what I have a picture of? I have a picture of a steak from when I went and bought the $150 John. Let me see if I can find it. When I bought the $150 steak, I took a picture of it for sure. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That thing was a beauty. That thing was a beauty. Look at that. There you go. Right there. Boom. Yeah, it was a tomahawk. Joey, eat blue steak. Never heard of it. Happy birthday. Okay. Thank you. JJ Smoke donating his weekly allowance. Steak is overrated if you're a Sizzler's regular. I don't think steak is overrated at all. Avoid the steakhouse at the fucking ATT Stadium. Shit was straight trash. Ew. That was good. What's a sleeper matchup on the fight night card next week? Basharat, Lapulus should be good. The main card outside. That's the one I like. Lapulus versus Basharat's a banger. If you like well-done steak, you probably also think Wingstop is good. Anyone that enjoys Wingstop is dead to me. Anyone that enjoys Wingstop is dead to me. I mean, if you endorse Wingstop, you're a disgrace. It literally tastes like somebody took food from the frozen section of a grocery store and put it in the microwave. It's disgusting. Like, I can't believe they even are successful. How many fucking idiots are there buying that shit? How many fucking idiots are buying that dog shit? So where do you recommend wings from? Wingstop? No. America's Best Wings has some banger wings. Buffalo Wild Wings are good. They've gotten a little worse than they were. But yeah, fucking Wingstop. I tried it twice and it's so bad. I threw it away both times. Joe, what's your gas station snack combo? I don't buy food from the gas station usually. Beat ups is overpriced. I used to cook wings at home on the grill sometimes and sometimes in a deep fryer, but I just haven't done it in a while. Buffalo Wild Wings used to be mad good. But Buffalo Wild Wings will give you the Hershey squirts, though. I don't know what they're putting in that shit. It's because the workers don't rotate the food. They just sell what they make all in the morning, all day. What, at the gas stations? America's Best Wings is the best wings, in my opinion. It's in the name, too. At least one near me. My friend got a chicken head in his basket one time. Haven't been back since. At Wingstop. Dude, I went to 2 different Wingstops and both of them were garbage. And one of them was brand new. Nah, dude. Wingstop is literally worse than like gas station food. I'd rather get wings from a gas station than Wingstop wings. Wingstop, well done steak, fat, earther, mouth breathing, NASCAR, Colby, sickavants. For some reason, those all go in the same category. I checked the old streamers, and that is the real overlap. I'm not sure what kind of drugs he's taking. Don't defend him. Don't defend him. The best wings aren't at nationwide chains support local. There's one bar in the city that has some banger wings, but they're crazy expensive. I think it's like $30 or 15 or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I remember me and my buddy went there one time for wings, and it was like our bill came out and it was like $90. I'm like, what the fuck did we even buy? But I want to go there soon. I might go there this week. They're pretty good. I think I have a picture, but I don't remember when that was. I took a picture. It was last year at some point, but I don't remember when it was. I'm trying to remember around the period of time that it was, but I can't remember. I think I showed them on stream or posted them in the Discord. They were mad good. I don't remember when it was, to be honest, though. I'm looking. I'm perusing. I have so many pictures on my phone in general. But I'm just not seeing it. I'm scrolling. I think it was over the summertime I went. But I'm not seeing it, boys. I'm not seeing it. I'm scrolling and scrolling. And they were some of the best wings I've had. They were some of the best wings I had. Come on, let me find it. I'm only looking for another second. I think it was this summer I went, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I found them. Yeah, I went in June. This was in June. That's crazy how fast time goes by. I got to go here again. These were mad good. Boom. M.A. Joey is Canadian? No. I'm not. Joey about to show us his foot. Yeah, they're my fake wings. Have you tried a Brazilian steakhouse before? I haven't tried one. I want to see what all the hype's about. Yeah, like they have like the all-you-can-eat ones. I think Fogo de Chão. Yeah, I've been there before. So, Joey's whole camera roll is food pictures. It's not at all. What are your thoughts on hibachi? I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of any like walk around buffet. Like I don't want to touch all them handles that other people have touched. It's just nasty. Bro said your whole camera roll. I'm done. What state you live in? I live in Anchorage, Alaska. Jay, how was Fogo de Chão? I was about to go there, but I canceled. It was pretty nice. I went there maybe 2 months ago. I've been there like 4 or 5 times. It's pretty good. But they bring around the food. They bring around the food. You don't have to go and get the food. You have a little card that you flip over. It's green or red, and they'll bring stuff to you. How about Korean barbecue? Never been. We have a town Asian buffet that shut down 3 places. The place stays packed. That's crazy. Usually those places are mad cheap, but they're just dirty in my opinion. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Our dog. Alaska, goddamn, I wouldn't leave the house either. Have you went back to BWW after they give you the breadcrumbs? I think I went one time, but to a different location. Maybe twice. You better change your tune about Wingstop or you're getting double-legged on site. Fuck you. You weirdo pretending to be a fighter. Mad weird, by the way. I can deal with a fake overlap. Overlap, are you still here or not? I know it's the real overlap, all right? I'm going to come clean. I don't think I've been giving you a fair shake, overlap. They did you bogus, I remember that. Yeah, that shit was embarrassing. I think I've had it once or twice, but not that same location. Overlap is here as JJ Smoke. Dude just exposed himself. 100% Joey's the Chili's reward members? Absolutely not. Yeah, Cheeto's out. I'm sure he is. Now we got JJ Smoke clones. Me and my friend sat down. I got served sides, checked the prices, and walked straight out to get pho instead. I'm done. You didn't pay? You have to try Korean barbecue. I'm not a big fan of barbecue of anything. BSD versus Poirier prediction. I'm going to go BSD by rear naked choke. I think Poirier has trouble with the jiu-jitsu. I woke up the other day and saw your tweet on MMA Uncensored Instagram and almost shit my shorts. Yeah. Which MMA fighter has a signature move called the Showtime Kick? Anderson Silva, Anthony Pettis. Anthony Pettis. Guys, do me a favor and like the stream. I'm going to get off here. It's past midnight. I got shit to do. You know, we got Jerry MMA's mom waiting for me. But I'm going to try to record a video and get it out before 1. And try to get it out for you boys before 1. Let's see. Ooh, Duke came in and boosted the server right quick. Appreciate you. Sean O'Malley retweeted you. I saw that. Unless it's another one. It wasn't again, right? I'm just a popular guy. I'm just a popular guy. Me and O'Malley are like this. O'Malley was texting me the other day. He said, yeah, I'm going to retweet you real quick. Thought you were doing a long stream. I was, but I got on late and I have a video idea that I wanted to get. I was going to try to get out tonight. So we're almost 2 hours. So it's not, I didn't necessarily lie. And I'll do another stream probably tomorrow maybe. It's not like you guys don't get enough of me. What's your video going to be on? It's going to be on the Islam Makhachev situation. What's your Twitter? MMA Joey at MMA Joey C. O'Malley doesn't want to smoke. Maybe. Stream was girthy but lacking in length. You were here from the beginning. O'Malley wants to know how you grown such a luscious beard. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Watch the Ali interview before I will. Hopefully tomorrow go live because there's some more announcements. I'll try. What I'm going to try to do is I'd like to go live while the announcements pop up so we can react in real time. Then immediately end the stream after like, well, not immediately end it. End the stream after like 30 minutes and then go record the videos. I thought we were doing at least 3 hours. Yeah, but that's because I started late. I'm not leaving right this second. All right? I'm not leaving right this second. Dana said they had more coming. Hopefully we get the 300 main event announced. That'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet. But you never know. You never know what Dana's actually going to announce. Imagine Dana announces Izzy Hamzat. That'd be fucking crazy. Joey, please never make me into a moderator. Bad idea. Why is that? You would just ban everyone? Is that what you're saying? To be honest, Joey, I dislike Dana for a lot of things, but the same as you. But I really think we're going to miss him when he's gone. Maybe. At least he's easy to read. How many successful title defenses did UFC star Joanna and Jacek have? 3, 5, or 6? I'm going to say 3. I'm going to say 3. Fight week, vlog week. Will you make me a mod? I will not make you a mod unless you prove you're the real overlap. Unless you prove you're the real overlap. There's only one way. Colby wins the rematch? No. Colby's a bum. This is overlap. Who's the real overlap in the chat right now? That's what I need to know. I need to know that. Francis needs to destroy Joshua in every round to win me over. Yeah. He needs to destroy Joshua and then fight Jon Jones, sleep Jon Jones. And then go into tennis and beat, whoever's the top tennis player, then go into football and beat whoever's the top team in football. I guess the Ravens maybe. Joey's ignoring my question. Yeah, that's because you're a clown. I'm overlap. What's up with Cormier? Give me a call. Are you making an Islam video? Yes, hopefully. So I'm going to get out of here, boys. If you haven't watched my reaction to the Benoit, Saint-Denis, Dustin Poirier news and the Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan news, please go check it out right here. Thank you guys for supporting me. Appreciate you guys. Awesome to hit 15K subs. Like the stream. What's going to happen with Gaethje in the light of Oliver Tsarukyan? I'm going to try to figure that out in my video. But it's crazy. We finally hit 15K. I need to post videos. And then we can get to 20K before UFC 300. But I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. If not, I'll definitely be streaming Wednesday. If not, who knows? I might stream again tonight. I don't know. You never know. But I'm going to go try to record that video. I got to get it together quick. I want to release it before it gets too late. Goodbye. Good night. Appreciate every single one of you. And I will talk to you guys later.